How long could you survive as a homeless person starting with $0 at the outbreak of the zombie apocalypse? Today we'll be completing this experiment in Project Zomboid's Week 1 mod by Slayer. Last time I played this mod, I was a normal civilian with a house, a car, and many possessions of my own. This time, I'm going at it as a vagrant, starting with nothing, no money, and no possessions to my name. As mentioned, this mod takes place 1 week before the apocalypse, as all hell breaks loose with the unraveling of emergency broadcasts, the deployment of the National Guard, and ultimately the military's disaster response to the zombie outbreak. Do we have what it takes to survive not only the zombie apocalypse, but also just everyday life in society as a total nobody with nothing? Let's begin. But before the video, this video has been sponsored by War Thunder. War Thunder is one of the most advanced vehicle combat games available for PC, console, and mobile platforms, featuring one of the most sophisticated vehicle damage models in gaming. Each and every vehicle is modeled intricately down to its individual components and systems, including engines, fuel tanks, and weapons, even the crew inside. See it all happen in X-ray view, exactly where the shell penetrated the damaged components, and what ultimately destroyed your vehicle. And now, War Thunder has an all-new mobile version, iOS and Android, so you can take the battle with you on the go. War Thunder features 3 different game modes, so there's something for everyone, each ramping up the realism. Arcade mode for fast-paced matches and enhanced vehicle performance and simplified physics. Simulation mode, which leaves behind all guardrails for the ultimate challenge. And of course, realistic mode, for a balance of the two. New and returning players on PC and console who haven't played in 6 months will also receive a bonus pack including multiple premium vehicles, the exclusive vehicle decorator Eagle of Valor, 100,000 Silver Lions, and 7 days of premium account. This is available for a limited time only, so claim it now with my links below in the description and the pinned comment. Alright, it's time to meet our character. We're going to be playing as Gator Jimbo Ambiguous, the homeless man. We don't really have much to start. I am without a shirt. I just have these jean shorts and some shoes. For our traits, I've chosen illiterate, slow learner, clumsy. I'm a burglar so that I can steal people's cars. We also have cat's eyes, dexterous, light eater, outdoorsy, and wakeful. Alright, we've spawned in as our protagonist. Meet the homeless Gator Jimbo Ambiguous. I have just about no possessions right now, and I am a homeless man living in a tent out in the woods. Just a few empty beer bottles on the ground. Not really much to speak of. Let's get going looking around. If I wish to survive in this world, I'm going to need some way of acquiring possessions, ideally in a legal way. Alright, we have a neighborhood here with some backyards, people living in them. Oh god, it sounds like that house is being robbed over there. There is a crime taking place over here. Well, we've only just barely stepped into civilization, but it sounds like we've already happened upon some illegal activities. Alright, let's investigate. Oh, it looks like there's some sort of mugging going on in here. Oh, they're still here. Oh my gosh, bandits are just attacking this whole neighborhood and murdering everyone. I have to get out of here. Much as in real life, it begins with fight or flight response. Please save me, it's the police! Alright, it looks like that they're better armed here. Please, officer, save me from these looters. Oh god, no, they've taken down one of the paramedics! Oh, they've taken out the other one. I did nothing. I'm just Gator Jimbo. I'm totally harmless. Wouldn't hurt a fly. Alright, it looks like they got back up that paramedic. Okay, this is my opportunity. Gator Jimbo, these people have already committed crimes. Surely these officers and paramedics won't care if I take the criminals' items, of course, right? No, absolutely not. Alright, let me take these looters' clothing and items. Oh, that's actually really good luck to start our challenge. Okay, I'll take their backpack too. I pretty much got a full survival kit right here to begin with. I guess you just gotta be in the right place at the right time. Even some bandages, nice. I am Gator Jimbo, I'm harmless, I wouldn't even hurt a fly. Alright, well my life of nothingness I can leave behind me. I can't trespass on the crime scene though, otherwise I'll be the one committing crimes. Alright, not too bad. I don't think I can take anything from regular citizens too, unless if I'm not seen committing the crime. Well, I guess I got pretty lucky to start. One man's misfortune is the boon of another man. I thought I'd have to start out doing a lot more dumpster diving, but it looks like we got lucky right to start. We'll see if that holds up. It looks like the police and the paramedics paramedics are staying around a little bit longer. Just kind of patrolling this crime scene, so not much else we can get here, unfortunately. I guess that was just a normal, everyday crime. Let's keep moving around. So, now we are living in regular civilization right now, so anything that's illegal is a crime. There's some stuff I can get away with, like taking items off of those bandits' bodies because they'd already committed crimes. So what did that actually meet of our basic needs? I guess we don't need our denim shorts anymore from before, so we can just throw those on the ground. Soap might be useful. We'll throw that in our backpack. Looks like those guys had some medical supplies on them, but a lot of this is just useless. I don't need a pencil. Yeah, this meat cleaver is a pretty terrible weapon. We'll throw that down. They had a Bible on them. Well, they also had a little bit of food and some extra water too, so we've got food and water covered, but I'm still just sleeping out here in the open for tonight if I can't find some place to stay. I'm a homeless man after all. I'm still gonna need to stick to the fringes of society. Alright, well, we're in the background of this wooded area with a neighborhood nearby. Let's see if there's any of these houses that are abandoned. I'm just going to do a little bit of light trespassing. Nothing anyone will really notice. It looks like this house is occupied. If there's somebody living in here, I'd better get out of here. Nobody in here. There's another guy living in there. That guy's out grilling. And it looks like most of these houses are occupied. Except I don't really see anyone in here. Maybe if I just open the window. I could get caught trespassing if somebody finds me, but let's give it a try. Alright, nobody in the kitchen. Let me just creep around a bit. Nobody in the living room. Nobody in the bathroom. Wait, something's coming on.
This station participates in the activation of the public safety alert. Please listen carefully over the given message.
This is an alert localized by the PD for Riverside, Muldroff, Rosewood, and West Point County. A large military presence is reported throughout Knox County. They are seen turning away vehicles going through or out of Knox counties and blockading entrances and exits. We local authorities have yet to receive any clarity for this purpose. We recommend citizens to stay calm and wait for further news.
Nobody in the bedroom. Alright, I think I found an actual abandoned house here. So as long as nobody sees you committing the crime, you're okay and you don't have to run from the law. Let's see if they have anything I can cover the windows with. I don't want any of the neighbors to spot me. Yeah, here we go, sheet. We'll just close up these curtains. We'll put one over the front door and lock the door. We've done it. That click, when all things come into place. It's only the first test of our mettle, but a boon of confidence, to be sure. I'm Gator Jimbo. I'm breaking into people's houses. I'm the illegitimate squatter on this property until the rightful owner returns, which is probably never. Now, this isn't a very good house. I probably won't stay here long beyond a night or two, but it's better than sleeping out in the open. Who knows? I could be robbed out in the forest. It's not as safe as it is in here, even if I'm an illegitimate squatter, of course. But maybe this will give me a place from which I can stage my slightly illegal capers of appropriating more survival gear from around the neighborhood as I assert my dominance in the impending zombie apocalypse. It's time to keep looking. Oh, we have a lot of good stuff in this house. Coffee, sugar cubes, bread. Now, since no one's really occupying this house, let's go ahead and take all of the items from our backpack and store them in the cupboards. If the owners return, I'll have to deal with them somehow, but for right now, I think we can just get a few more sheets, maybe some planks to barricade the doors. And yeah, I need to keep scavenging more around the neighborhood. I'm just gonna go ahead and put these pants on the front driveway so I recognize which house it is. Oh god, it's a gathering. It looks like, is that a priest reading from the Bible? Pray that they will not take the world. Oh, I'm getting nervous already. I can't tell if this is a wholesome gathering or a cult. Looks like people are leaving their houses, though. Better use this opportunity to see if there's anything while no one's home. Looks like he's just got all these people held in rapture. What are you doing? Just surviving, you? It looks like this preacher is starting to gather up more people. Yep, definitely a prime opportunity for some mischievous scavenging. It looks like I found some gloves and a couple of other items in this neighborhood shed. Hatchet, I can use that too. Even knee pads, these are useful. Alright, there we go. That's a little bit more armor. Nobody saw me take any of that. Make sure that nobody sees me on the way out. Good. What's next? Man, the military is really all over town already. Let's try some dumpster diving. Okay, a couple of garbage bags. Might be able to use these to carry other items in them. Even some food left in these. Probably rotten, but I'll have time to search them later. Yeah, there's a lot in here, actually. Okay, a bunch of useless junk in this one. Rotten food and some comic books. Candy corn, that'll stay good. And a broken baseball bat. Okay, not totally terrible, but I'm starting to get kind of hungry. Probably best to eat the perishable food right now. I'm just gonna eat an entire onion like a savage. Can't you see people are going nuts? I guess it's from the radio broadcasts. Gotta keep scavenging if everyone's just listening to that preacher nearby. Looks like a couple people are staying in their houses though. What about the elementary school? It looks like somebody broke in here already. Oh wow, it looks like people are starting to gather up at the elementary school. What are you doing here? Just surviving, you? Are you going to stay in the building? Maybe I am. Alright, looks like people are making their plans to live here. Actually, public school isn't such a bad idea. I mean, it's got a whole staff room, there's a fridge in here, some paramedics in here too. And we've got some space downstairs that might be safer. Oh, this might work for a weapon, metal baseball bat. Looks like there's still a lot of people in there though, that might get kind of hairy in a few days from now. Mostly these people are still just monitoring their properties. Nobody's really gone crazy yet. At least it's quiet. There are soldiers too in the city. Oh god, it looks like that whole mob just descended on my house. Oh no, they opened the door, they came inside. Oh, this isn't good, my house isn't really safe. I gotta think here. If the school is so public and this house isn't boarded up enough, where do I have my best shot at surviving? All the law and order is still in place, nothing is really broken down yet. It's not safe to commit any crimes. If I steal anything, the police will be led back to my house. But I've got only about 24 to 48 more hours to really start getting ready before things get kinda hectic. Safe for now, maybe? There's something about that threshold of tension before anything is really assured, pregnant with opportunity. All where triumph and disaster meet, anything can happen. Before we keep scavenging, let's start boarding up our house. That'll at least make it take time before more invaders try to come in. Too many people in this front yard. Well, that sounded like gunshots. Maybe more looting in town from people hearing about the news. They keep opening my door. I'd better lock this for the next time. Alright, it's harder for people to get in now. Time to find more boards and scout out a car I might be able to hijack in a few days. Or maybe something abandoned. There's the neighbor, but there's just too many National Guard in his yard for me to do anything there. Same thing over here. Maybe this neighbor. He just left his garage open. Let's see if there's anyone in there. Yep, actually there is someone in there. Looks like she's just watching TV though. As long as the coast is clear, I don't think anyone can see me here, and you can't see me from the windows. I'm just gonna see if she has any boards in here. Oh yeah, plank and a whole box of nails. A couple of other tools too. Let me beat it before anyone sees me. Now I can start to barricade some more of these windows. Not gonna stay here forever, but it'll help for the next few nights. More trash cans, nothing really good though. Looks like more police out here answering calls. Saw someone die nearby. Looks like there's more crime at this house. They're trying to breach the door. What happened? Looks like some bandits making out here again. Keep my distance. Yeah, there's one on the ground. Sounds like they're fighting. Oh god! Did they take down one of the cops? Man, I think the paramedics got it. How's your bite now? Looks like that police officer got an axe lodged in his shoulder, but they stopped the bandits in time. Looks like law and order still rules for now. Most of these houses still have people living in them. You know, all these detached garages around the neighborhood make me think I could probably sneak in and steal a lot of people's tools. Yeah, here we go. This is what I'm looking for. All these planks. Another hatchet. Empty gas can. Well, it's something for now, and I can probably come back tomorrow when it starts to break out a little more. Alright, there's another doorway. Another window. And with that one last plank tonight, I'll be able to shut myself in here. I just don't trust anyone in the neighborhood anymore. A lot of other random supplies I just gotta throw on the ground for now. Starting to get hungry again and tired. Let me just get another snack. Eat an entire cabbage. Running out of breath. I think I've just gotta walk around the neighborhood. Looks like the daylight is getting a little bit dimmer. Looks like people are starting to throw parties in the houses. Got the day off from work. Maybe I can use it as a distraction. Can I come in? Oh, sweet. They let me into the party. Looks like I came at the end. They're just eating the last of the food around here. Oh, pizza. Don't mind if I do. You know, if those cops are still patrolling from the day before, I bet you I could break in quietly and see if any of those bodies had a watch or something on them. Come in through the bathroom window. I don't think anyone lived in the house anyway. Just have to be really quiet. Yeah, there we go. Digital watch. It was on a cop, but I don't think anyone saw me take it. Beta blockers, too. Yes, now I can tell what time it is. It's getting kind of late. Too many of these exits are open. I'm getting out of here. It's getting past curfew and I'd better get indoors. Looks like there's still a lot of gatherings for tonight, though. National Guard still back out. I'm just going in my house for tonight. Turn on the kitchen light. I think I have to shut all that out. I managed to snag a radio in the middle of all that. 49% battery, that should last for at least a few days. Emergency broadcast system. It's getting kind of late for tonight. I think we're probably just safer boarding ourselves in here. Day 1 over. Strange things are afoot. What is that fringe that divides civilized living from anarchy? Is it momentary or something persistent? Pay attention. Everything can change in an instant. Time for bed. I'll set my alarm for early tomorrow. So passes day 1. I had a strange dream. I was fiddling with an old radio and I caught fragments of a broadcast. The voice was shaky, cutting in and out, but I remember hearing words like emergency and stay indoors. The static grew louder, drowning out the rest. Now it's hard to tell dream from reality. Just unbarricade this window. Managed to keep the plank intact. Might as well fill up these water bottles while I still have it in the tap.
Are to keep an eye out for potential looters, arsonists, and rioters in your area. Defend yourself and your community. We are working tirelessly to provide protection, however. Rampant cases of civil unrest exhaust the county's only emergency services. We entrust your participation to ensure safety for the Knox County area.
All personnel, Order 924 has been issued. It's cutting in and out of the weather. See if we can get another signal. Expecting light to moderate rain. No, nothing. We'll keep it on emergency broadcast. Running lower on battery, but I think we should be okay for a few more days. I might as well get out in the neighborhood while it's still early and all my neighbors are asleep. There's a few people coming out of their homes early. Even sounds like a few of those parties are still going on. Maybe while they're all distracted, I can make my way into their garages again. Saw. That'll be useful. Here we go, another garage. Nobody's looking right now. Oh, oxygen tank. I could use that. Car jack. Even a generator right here. Alright, I admit, my crimes are growing less inconspicuous. Still, it doesn't look like they're using it right now. I'm gonna need a car soon. This is just not time efficient. I'm already exhausted and it's only 6:20 a.m. I have to perform a carjacking. Alright, everything's back at home. Oh damn, it looks like there's another dead body out there. This time in the schoolyard. Call 911. That looks like a looter to me. I think we'd better get there before 911 arrives. Yep, this guy had a way better backpack than me. More water, a couple of other clothing items. Strange times, people become really nervous. If nervous means running around swinging a hatchet at people, then I guess, yeah. Alright, let's see what that bandit had on him. Some military boots, those are better than what I have on. Face bandana, a little bit of extra scratch defense. I guess I look like the bad guy now. Oh, who's watching? And this hiking backpack has a little bit better weight reduction than my current one. Say goodbye to this small backpack. Don't need that anymore. Alright, now I look like I really fit the part. Start to rip up some of our clothing now and make some rags out of it. Man, this guy really had a lot of food on him. Better drop all this back off at my house. We're coming in. Oh god, that looks like raiders. Good thing I barricaded the door. Who are you? I don't know who this is. This could be the former owner. I guess they got in through the window. Oh, what have I done? Haley Brandenburg. Well, you're in a better place now. Well, she didn't have the key to the house, so I guess this was a raider. That makes me feel a lot better about what I just did. I don't think anyone saw that. Yep, no police response. This is definitely a raider. Oh, it looks like that she took down the barricade from the back door. I should have done that from the inside. I guess these raiders are actually, like, taking down constructions, because she didn't come in through the window, I'll bet. I just have to get rid of this somewhere nobody will see it. Not the right time for my watch alarm to go off, but okay. I guess when it rains, it pours. Just leave you there. Man, what a morning. At least I got so many new survival supplies out of it. Because that felt terrible. Better prevent that from happening again. That took up way too much time. Saturday. Alright, we're barricaded from within now. No new broadcasts yet. I'm exhausted. Alright, a little bit of waiting and now I'm back ready again. Well, with all the curtains closed, I guess no one can see in anymore. This is getting to take up too much time. I'd better get a car. People are trying to break into the school already. Who is that even? That just looks like the janitor. I guess some people are already starting to claim buildings, preempting what's to come though. Is that blood or ketchup? Ketchup. You look like a mess. I'm heading into a couple more garages to see if I can find some things. Oh, respirator, that's useful. What about the house with the break-in? It looks like people are inhabiting it again. I will get you, I promise. I can't tell who's who anymore. Well, with a little chaos comes its companion, opportunity. A lot of people going crazy, man. Alright, I think the coast is just about clear. Time to break into this car. Alright, I'm in. I think I did this inconspicuously enough. And hot wire engine. Give this a shot for what all my burgling days were worth, and we got it. No one would suspect a plumber of being a car hijacker after all. Something crazy is coming, I can feel it. Oh no, my locks are broken. Well, I guess we gotta get in and out the passenger door from now on. And we got a bunch of toilets in the back. You look like a mess. Well, that does fit with my character description. I am a plumber, I touch doo-doo for a living. Is that blood on you? No, it's ketchup. I can't go to work because of a roadblock. I wonder how long they'll block the roads. Well, I guess for a squatter, I have an equally crummy car. But for now, I can just park this in the driveway, posing as a regular citizen. Nothing to see here. I am just a regular plumber running my home business. I'm just gonna have to store away these toilets on my shelves at my house. But the good news is, look at all that trunk space we get in this creepy van. It's me, I'm one of the uncloggers. The uncloggers. No job too big. Tail 555 bend. I feel really bad for taking this company's vehicle. It seems like a great company. Time to eat. This has been pretty exhausting so far. It's already midday. Time to keep looking. Things are still civilized. Everyone's too distracted to notice me driving around a hijacked vehicle anyway. Now, there's a lot of things we could use, namely alternate shelters here would be nice. Oh wow, there's a lot of people gathered up in the town square. I'm telling you, something huge is coming. My husband is in the army. Earn $1. I'm just gonna park for a minute. Oh, it looks like a lot of commotion here. Oh, here this goes. Oh, it looks like these guys are earning money for picking up trash. I guess I could have tried this if I had gone an alternate route instead of stealing things. Yeah, look at these guys. They're making the big bucks. Every pile of trash is $1. That's like $1 a minute. I mean, as long as you have a lot of trash on the ground, and it keeps the community clean before the zombie apocalypse. You love to see it. Look at them, they're fighting over trash to clean up. You know, if I found broom or something, maybe I could do that, but I think it's too late for me to go that route now. Man, this part of town is really active. I'd probably need money if I actually wanted to buy things. Markson and Co. Most of these are just offices, too. They don't really have anything useful for me. Let's see what's going on at the police station. There's blood all over the ground here. Actually, it looks pretty quiet over there right now. Oh god, I'm hearing gunshots. Creature. Oh no, that looks like looting. Oh gosh. Wait, he's literally right next to the police station. Are you gonna do anything about that? Oh, that should be a pretty quick response. It looks like people are already fighting this man. Oh, he's come to hand-to-hand blows. Oh, I think they got him. I was gonna go over and help, but I think they already got him down before the cops came. There are more casualties in the town. Okay, here come the paramedics. Time to loot another body. And put my weapon away. I don't want to get mistaken for the bad guy. I mean, I am the bad guy, to be fair, but you can safely ignore that. Alright, another hiking backpack. That's a lot more canned food, it looks like. Ah, they took out innocent people. That's terrible. Call 911. Way too late for that. No, he didn't really have quite as much food as the other one. Well, that is another hiking backpack. I can throw that into the truck. You look like you're having a bad day. Go away. You're drawing too much attention. Alright, I'm just gonna throw this into my trunk. What's going on in the police station? Doesn't actually look like there are that many left in here. I guess everybody's responding to calls. Oh wow, there's even somebody trying to break in. All I see is just one cop taking a break resting in a chair. I guess they're overwhelmed. Let's look in the back. I really shouldn't be back here. Oh god. Looks like one of the cops is trying to break into the weapons safe. Or he could have gone rogue, too. Right, what I'm doing now is really illegal. I'm getting out of here. I guess everyone's too busy to notice that I'm driving around a hijacked vehicle. Let's see about the fire department. Alright, this looks like a mess. I bet you this'll be easier to get into. The police station is too well guarded, but all the garages in here should be okay. More oxygen tanks. Oh god, they saw me. Nope. I'd better get out of here. They're gonna follow me. Oh, no. Not worth it. I got caught. I better drive away from here fast. Nothing to see here. Just a normal plumber. Just performing my normal everyday duties by appropriating items from the local fire department. Dang, that could have been good. Can't go back there anymore now, though. That sucks. It looked like I was just about to get a breakthrough at the police station, too. Wasted it all on the fire department. I should have checked around for more personnel around before I did that. I guess I got carried away with it being too easy. I have to make another assessment of the situation. Well, that didn't go so well. We've got to move. This house has no basement. It's not safe to stay in long term. We're gonna have to unbarricade the front door. Here we go. We're gonna load up the trunk directly from the front door. That way no raiders can threaten the household. Just throw it all in there. I hope we have enough space. anything I can use in the days ahead. Alright, that's pretty much everything I've found with me so far, and I'm taking up only less than half of the trunk's storage space. We've still got plenty of room left now. It's only 5:30 at night. I'm getting a little bit tired for now. If I go to sleep now, I can get up in the middle of the night or extra early and maybe do a little bit of looting. I think things are about to break down. There might be looting in the morning. I'd better beat them to it and be one of the looters myself. Time for bed. I'm gonna use up the last of these perishables. You know, we've got this beef patty and mutton chop, and I've got to keep all the weight I can on me. We are just about cooked here. Amazing. Turn this off. That's a good meal that'll probably keep me fed all day. Look, even the mutton chop. We're setting out here just before midnight. Looks like people are graffitiing the local houses and starting to break in. Let's investigate here, see what's going on. Looks like a briefcase on the ground left there. Yeah, this one is new. Doesn't look like anyone's in here to stop me. Flashlight, I can use that. Alright, just what I need. A lot of food in here, too. Antidepressants. Not too much else, though. I've already looted a lot of these residential areas. I bet you it's quiet in the main part of town now. It could be an opportunity to get some of the commercial districts. Grocery store. Looks like people are starting to panic. Looks like only one manager on duty. Let's see if they answer calls late at night. No alarm system, and I don't think anyone saw me. Only one guy back here. Just take any of these non-perishable goods. Gotta get out of here quick, though. Even a water cooler. We'll take that, too. Just throw that loaded up in the trunk. That takes up a lot of space, but that's a supply of water for days. Go back here for the canned goods. Here we go, potato chips. All of this is high calorie. Okay, a lot of drinks. Still nobody in sight. Mac and cheese, beans, candy. Here we go, canned foods. This is wrong, but hey, by coming in here today instead of tomorrow when everyone else is ransacking the town, maybe I'll be able to get some supplies out of this before everything goes haywire. Time to beat it. There's enough food to last for days, maybe even weeks. Alright, my trunk is loaded up. It's starting to rain now, just like it said on the news. Let's see if we can get into any of these other stores too while it's nighttime and nobody's inside. Rosewood Medical. Locked. This one's already broken into. I don't even need to do anything. Just have to get the glass out of the windowsill and make my way inside. Oh, here we go. Painkillers, sleeping pills, tongue depressors, antidepressants. This is all I need. I am stealing again, but there's nobody here to see me doing it. Better make my way out fast. Just janitors around here. I'm getting out through the back. Books. I can't read. Useless to me. Oh, it looks like we have another basement down here. Wow, this is a whole bowling alley down here. It's completely abandoned. It has two entrances up. That's a little bit less secure, but hey, it's an option. Now we have a backup in case if the school goes down. I don't really know which one I trust more, an underground bowling alley or a school. This one feels more fun, but at the same time, probably less secure. Keep moving for now. These are all still abandoned. Oh, that's weird. I guess 90s fashion has its uses after all. I am stealing, but there's no one here. Looks like everyone that was supervising these shops has gone home for the day, and a couple of people have already broken in. Just look, they've already taken holes in the restaurant windows. Everyone just looks kind of defeated. Do you work here? I don't think so. People are starting to look kind of sick. Day 3 is here. It's time to start considering our long-term options. Things still haven't broken down yet, and there's time with the civilized order. If we stay in the bowling alley, we might have more gear down there, but there's also 2 entrances, and that makes it more dangerous. Too much room for slippage and anything to leak through. If we stay at the school, we don't have as much there, but we're going to have to arm it up. It's also more secure because there are 2 levels. I think it's settled then. You know, this also means we can raid town and make quieter trips to the school. This is just safer in the long run, even if it's less convenient. We should try to do this before everything gets too haywire. People are already roaming out in the streets again. Can hardly even get through from all the emergency vehicles out here. On top of that, it doesn't look like too many people have tried to claim this place. Fewer to fight through while we're here. Alright, I guess we're taking everything out of the car. It's a heavy load, but we're bringing it downstairs. Here we go. All these event areas underneath any kind of public institution of... Well, maybe they seemed useless in their time, but now they seem really safe. This room down here is 2 basement levels below. For now, we don't really have time to be organized. I just have to dump everything on the floor and hope that nobody comes to take it. This might take a few trips. I've got a lot of stuff in this truck. Alright, that's just about all of my survival gear I've been hoarding. Looks like the rain is starting to pick up. Better get all this inside before I get drenched. Oh man, hearing gunfire too. Got down our water dispenser here too. That's essential. And good. Time to rest. That was a lot of lifting. Only 7 a.m. We managed to do most of that in the night when nobody was out. Pretty tired after all that. I'm under a bit of muscle strain. But I've managed to keep the weight on my bones. I've been eating over the last couple days. I've even taken out one bandit. Next, if I can bring a cot and some boards down here. I really have no way of barricading this place. We're still ahead of the curve. Most people haven't noticed what's going on yet. Looks like we have a few other rooms of supplies down here too. Oh wow, there's actually... Oh wow, there's just tons of non-perishable food down here. Oh, I could survive for a really long time. I didn't even need that much food. What else? Okay, a full bathroom working right here. Amazing. Might even be able to bring down a generator. On the upper levels, it looks like we've just got an observation post. On top of that, a boiler room. A couple of supplies over here, mostly just janitorial gear. And another supply closet. Oh, this is actually a lot of sporting goods from the school. Wonder if we could repurpose this for holding weapons later on. We'll just turn on the lights. It's pretty dark down here. It's so remote, we might need another source of emergency power backup. The far corners, it's hard to see. There's too much darkness over there. I can hear gunshots coming from upstairs already. Seems like Law and Order keeps breaking down. It's time to see what else I can grab to bring down here. Looks like other people are trying to break into my house. Time to move everything left out of here. I'm bringing my radio with me. Oh god, it looks like people are in the yard raiding. Just bring these boards with me. I'll need these barricades somewhere else. I'm taking everything I can get with me. People overreact so much. I think the whole city might be sick. It's not safe anymore. I'm getting out of here. Put the radio right here. Keep that turned on in case of any broadcasts come nearby. Time to start barricading ourselves in here. Sounds like shotguns upstairs. There'll be time in a few days to put all this food away. We just have to keep bringing things down here for now. It's midday and I'm exhausted from all of that night work. I hear another automated broadcast. Today, average temperature 60s. Okay, it's just the weather for now. Clear skies, cloudy spells. Expecting light to moderate rain in the night again. I'm getting pretty tired. Severe thunderstorm imminent. ETA 5 days.
There is an outbreak of violence.
That sounded like a helicopter overhead. Time to lay low again until night. No use going out to scavenge. Oh, and with that, I'm right back up again. Another dream. More helicopters overhead. Guess I'd better throw all this stuff down. Rest more. We're ahead of the curve. We found a base before anyone else did. That still doesn't guarantee safety, though. It's time to hoard some supplies. Taking out another trip. We're only halfway barricaded, but we just don't have any backup options right now. I've already been to the police station and the fire department, and I don't think they're going to be very happy to see me there again. We've been to the supermarket. Most of these are just normal shopping outlets. Man, there's people just roaming around in the middle of the street. We haven't checked here yet, though. Mechanic's shop. As long as no one sees me go in, just looks like... Well, these people might be trying to break in themselves. Destroy that... Yep, already got more looters. At least it'll help me blend in if they're doing it too. I gotta get in before you. Well, nobody working, but I found a little bit in there.
There is an outbreak of violence.
Another helicopter overhead. Didn't get any of the heavy-duty tools I was looking for, but... Well, it looks like this is abandoned. Hey, if nothing else, I can probably get a lot of food out of here. Oh, this is a lot of chips, cookies, and candy. Yeah, this is gonna hold me for a long time. It looks like nobody caught me while I was stealing. There's enough chaos in here that I just blend in with whatever's going on. Car alarm's going off. What happened to you? Looks like I'm causing a rumpus. Just gonna ignore these people and go. Time to bring all this stuff back to my base. It's getting to be pandemonium. Even police officers just roaming around like they don't know where they're going anymore. I'm just gonna unload all this and put it back down in my base. Arson.
There is an outbreak of violence.
Outbreak of violent behavior. I think at this point we might as well just start raiding people's garages. Enough of these are open and we haven't even been to yet. What have we got going on in here? Some sort of, like a meeting of alcoholics. Yep, some people just drinking away the blues at the apocalypse. Alright, well, their loss is my opportunity. Yep, just wide open. Alright, good. Gas cans. It looks like there's some planks in here too. These will be useful for getting more barricades in front of me down in the basement. Just finish up loading all of this. Looks like people are just starting to raid more standard residential houses. You can see the graffiti and the broken windows. Criminals. Sure enough, there goes some gunfire. My uncle started coughing really bad. Looks like more emergency vehicles. More people gathering here because it's a public place. It's getting kind of late in the day, around 8 o'clock. I'm already pretty tired and drowsy. This was a long one. I managed to get a lot more supplies though, mostly non-perishable food and drink, to add to everything that I'd already got. It looks like even more people are looting around here. Got more backpacks than the day before. This looks bad. Gotta get to sleep. Too much going on to keep track of or formulate a plan. I'm boarding myself in for the night. What a day. It's time to get some sleep before tomorrow. And we rest.
There is an outbreak of violent behavior in the area.
That wasn't very much sleep. I'm gonna need to do that again. Another dream. The sky was overcast and everything felt heavy. Looks like I had a nightmare. Try to get back to sleep, get some rest before tomorrow.
There is an outbreak of violent behavior in the area.
So many helicopters keep interrupting me. Can't get that much shut-eye. Well, before morning, I've still shut myself in here. Might as well put some of this food away into the cupboards. We got so much of it to go around. I might be down here for a long time. Alright, that's almost all the food. I've put everything onto the shelves. Soda, candy, canned food, anything that I can find. Just about all of that is non-perishable. Everything else I've left out in the main room. Any kind of hardware or anything that I could use for this. Also water I've left out here and medicine. There's so many painkillers. The only danger is what happens if this area goes on fire? 4 days gone by. Maybe today we can finally get to the fire department and police station, even if they don't want me there. Time to unbarricade myself and go back up. Day 4 begins. I'm gonna need better weapons if I want to survive all this. We've already completed our capers in the residential area. I think it's time to head back to the police department and the fire department. Coming in. Oh, people are just breaking down doors now. More gunshots. And they're breaking down the law offices. I bet you I could sneak in now when they're overwhelmed. Just 2 people working at desks. They didn't even notice me come in. Let me get on top just to get a better look at what's going on here. Just 1 officer in there. I guess they're too overwhelmed to notice or even care. People starting to hop the fence though. That's not even a cop. Looks like more cops coughing. Paramedics. Yeah, and there's a shootout in the back. I guess more looters. There goes another scream. There's a lot of stuff to check out now, but it looks like people already looted that corpse. I think somebody's broken into the armory. Well, if they aren't going to use it, I'm going to. I can't break down the door. I need something stronger. Let me see if I can get back to the fire department. I think it's chaotic enough here. Yeah, nobody really seems to notice me. Oh, that looks like an incident. Nothing really on this one. Medicine. I already have a lot of medicine at my base. More bandages, though. That's useful. Antidepressants. That's useful. Ooh, fireman's axe. That's what I've been looking for. Oh, he saw me. I'm just gonna take the rest of these. I got punched. Oh, God. Now he's looting it, too. I guess I just beat him to it. Nope. These are mine, not yours. Oh, he's coming after me. Time for me to get out of here. All right, I'm back. Oh, he's coming after me with a pipe wrench. Oh, but he's coughing up too much blood. Better just run away from this guy. I don't want this to get more out of hand. Only he saw me. Too much pandemonium happening for the cops to even respond. Oh man, he chased me to my car. Well, that wasn't too good. I did manage to get 5 firefighter axes out of it. More firefights breaking out here. Who is that even between anymore? Looks like looters and other looters now. Not even the police. Everyone's running to it. There's a lot of people coming through here. I better get downstairs again. Well, that's enough axes to last me for a few days. Time to keep moving. Everyone's trying to break into houses. We need to arm up. This time we can sneak back in undetected. There's nobody left in here anyway. Just a couple more swings, and I got it down. Oh no, they took out the back door. Oh, that's still enough for me though. Shotgun, 3 boxes of shells, M9 and magazines. I'd better do this quietly. Shoulder holster, more bullets, more magazines. Man, we even found a scope. Oh, a money bundle. Finally, I've made some money. All since the beginning. That's $100 I've made now. Wow, 200. Another money bundle. I guess by stealing, but that's more than I probably would have made from any job. Ooh, crowbar, too. Sounds like bandits in the police station. No wonder this was so much easier than the day before. Just take a look in my trunk. I'm like a criminal mastermind. Just loaded up with bullets and ammunition and money. Just straight cash. Don't look. I'm just a normal, everyday plumber, I swear. To think that I started this all out as a normal homeless man. I'm moving places in the world. Where are all those people going? Oh, it looks like they caught a bandit. Like an angry mob or something chasing that one man and just taking everything he has. That's weird, I haven't seen that before. What did he do? I can see his guts. I'll take this guy's gasoline. Nobody took that. Was he a zombie? Oh god, everybody's just starting to throw up. I'm getting out of here. Looks like some of the neighbors are actually starting to barricade their houses. Good to know I might have some fellow survivors across the street when this all breaks out. Alright, we've just about got everything back downstairs. And I'm not gonna lie, it looks pretty suspicious down here now. I have toilet paper, a hazmat suit, and a bunch of painkillers over here in this corner. A survival radio, tools, and hardware over here. Gasoline and a car battery charger. Just an enormous pile of cash on the ground. A bunch of fire axes. There's my ammunition and my firearms. And then a bunch of boards and nails over here, as well as bottled water in that corner. I am ready. And surprisingly early. I'm feeling pretty good now, and honestly, the end of the world is still just a few days away. You know, I didn't feel this way before, but I'm a little over-prepared, I think. But now I'm starting to feel pretty tired and out of breath. I think it's time to stage a lookout point for what's to come next. Oh, that didn't sound good at all. Oh god! Oh, that's horrible. What happened? Oh no, not this... Oh no, this man! Call 911. What was that? They were just boarding up that house. That house was totally safe. That's such a shame. That took out 2 men. Oh, this is not good. These people were just here a few seconds ago. Man, it's pandemonium now going through here. This is getting a little all over the place now. People boarding up their houses. Looks like the police are back, not just the military. Time to see if I can get back and do a little bit more. I'm heading up this time. I'm staging a lookout from on top of the police department. It feels like a pretty good vantage point to see what's going on in town. It's calm again over here, not too much happening. Not as much as before when there was a firefight in the back. What I'm really trying to do, though, is clear my way back to the fire department again. I didn't get any fire extinguisher the last time, and I wanted to be quiet. I think that guy's probably moved on, but... well, I want to wait until things break out a little bit crazier again to get my chance. I still have no defense in case if there's a fire, and I need something. Just something to have as a response. Although I think my aim is pretty terrible from up here. I'm still totally inexperienced with guns. Yeah, I need to do some of that. At this point, it would probably behoove us to start thinking ahead. In a few days from now, we're going to be trapped in a basement. What are going to be the major threats then? Fire, starvation, thirst, bandit raids, overwhelmed by zombies, or even just the simple inability to move because we don't have any gasoline. I guess for the bandit raid, we could probably improve our shot. There's not really any threats out there yet. A lot of people are going mad, but there's not really any... well, nobody here appears really directly threatening. The bandits are still actually pretty much at bay. Or at least they're being handled by local law enforcement. It's almost 8 o'clock, time to get home. I'm barricading myself in again for tonight. The only thing we can really do down here is just practice reloading. In a few days from now, this skill's gonna be worth a lot more. Each bullet is just a little bit more experience. 15 and rising. And it's done. Alright, reloading level 1. And on top of that, I've loaded 19 magazines with ammo. It's gonna make changing out magazines easy tomorrow. And now sleep.
There is an outbreak of violent behavior in the area.
I keep waking up to helicopters overhead. I can hardly sleep. I'm already getting more tired again, too.
Public safety alert. There is an outbreak of violent
Another
behavior
one.
in the area.
Public safety alert. Well, it looks like we managed to get enough sleep till morning, at least. 7:10 a.m. Alright, that was actually a decent number of hours. Looks like I had another dream last night. It's starting to look like more panic again today. Nobody's left at work. This might give us a chance to loot some more areas. Nobody watching them, nobody even watched me stealing. Look, an entire fresh ham. I'm just gonna eat this all right now. This is calories. I'll survive longer than you all in the nuclear apocalypse. Yeah, look, people are looting bodies again. Over there. Looks like some people are still claiming their own homes. Yep, some of these houses are just boarded up. Looks like that lady's trying to break into that house. They're barricading it right now. Oh wow, bandits breaking out into firefights. Getting a little bit of target practice. Yeah, there's one right there. Got him. Looks like more bandits around. Oh god, I got shot. Lodged bullet in my right shin. Alright, I'm stabilized, but I'm moving slower. I think up my right shin bad. I guess I shot at the wrong bandit. Oh, it's all chaos breaking out now anyway. This is as fast as I can go. Not worth it. I'm gonna have to hobble my way back and dislodge this bullet. Right when I was getting started, too. Of all the bad luck. It still sounds like there's more going on. Oh yeah, I'm seeing gunshots in the school. Yeah, there goes one right by me. I'm getting out of here. Back down to safety. Just hope nobody followed me down here this time. Sounds like they're getting closer. It's a good thing I found all those medical supplies just a few days ago. Now I can make use of them. Alright, alcohol, more rags and bandages, tweezers, suture needle I might need, forceps maybe, and some adhesive bandages. Those might last better. Alright, health dropping, but it's time to just take this off. Removing the bandage, and it's gonna start the bleeding again. We just have to remove the bullet with the forceps. Ugh, you could hear it. And it's out. Heavy pain, bleeding. We're gonna stitch it. Now we disinfect, heavy pain, stitched, and bandage with rags. Alright, I can move better again. Good thing I got all of that. I guess I'd better keep some of this on me in case if that happens again, but I'm gonna lay low for a while anyway. No sense going out with all that going on. I have to change out my clothes too. Looks like civilians just fighting back. Well, they won't care if I grab his gear. It looks like they're already taking some of his stuff to begin with, though. Oh god! This guy's just coming after me. Get out of here. Jeez. Ah, that sucked. Get away. Alright, he's not gonna fight me. That guy didn't even look violent. Looks like we've got some kind of CDC response. Hazmat suits, I haven't seen these yet. Looks like they're coughing up blood too. I don't think it's safe to stay on the ground level anymore. I'm gonna post up a little bit higher. I'm still hurt. Yeah, there's another looter. Here we go, rooftops. This looks like a much safer place to go from. Lots of stuff happening around the neighborhood. Mostly just people in their yards though, boarded up. Here's a little bit more commotion. Looks like that guy was up to no good. It still looks like the good guys are winning right now. Well, that's pretty crazy. And everybody's throwing up blood. We've even got a second story up here. We can see it a little bit better from this side too. And people hopping fences. They're even destroying some of the fences over here. What's that guy up to? That looks like a bandit, but I can't be sure. Still just too much confusion going on. I need a better rifle with a scope. Well, I didn't think it would all break down that fast. Seems like only yesterday everything was just still totally normal. Now people are getting beaten and shot in the streets. I thought I was way ahead of the curve, but it turns out I was right on time. Time to move. That looks like more banditry. Still can't tell who's who, though. That looks like one of the good guys to me. Yeah, he took him out. There he goes. It looks like this is still just people in the neighborhood defending their property. I guess you got like a lineup of bandits coming along that fence out there. Are you okay? I've never felt this bad. Well, you are coughing up blood. Sounds like more coming from over there. There's a guy crawling. Some of these bandits have really good items on them, too. 34 shotgun shells. That's gonna come in handy. And more guns and ammunition. I thought I'd be able to get more done today, but it turned out it was all just healing from this wound. I'm still moving kind of slow. Time to take off that bandage and replace it with a clean one. And still stitch. Okay, it's looking better now, though. Just wash myself off. This is getting bad. Corpses are starting to pile up in the streets now. A lot of shooting and looting going on now. Alright, let's see if we've actually recovered. Infected. We'll have to keep rebandaging here. It looks like I'll be better pretty quick, though. Hostile assault. Yeah, it sounds like somebody's up to no good over there. Firefight. Oh, man. That guy wasn't doing anything. Oh, jeez. It's starting to get dark out. Not much left I can see in the day. Well, they're all over my old residence. It's a good thing I abandoned this in time. Grabbing the generator and bringing it back down. Sounds like the police are getting into shootouts at night. Let's just head back in and drop this off. And there, generator in place. It's time to sleep again. Public safety alert. House is getting boarded up. Criminals in the north. I can hardly even see here at night, even with the scope. Oh, there it is. Looks like they're getting into shootout. It's too dangerous. I'm gonna stay posted on this rooftop. I don't want to get shot again. I can hardly see anything out here, but if I bring out my flashlight, then maybe I can spot some of these criminals. That's a lot of dead bodies. Should keep our distance here. Paramedics even limping now. I guess they've disappeared. Can't see them on the map anymore anyway. There's so many corpses back here. And it looks like they even took out some of the military personnel. Whatever, I guess I can use this. Extra flashlights too. More canned food. And it's day 6. Starting to sound like a war zone out here. Looks like regular civilians are just arming with weapons now. Who's that man even shooting at? A lot more people limping around today, man. Looks like the whole neighborhood has gone mad. I wonder what's going on the other side of town. Oh man, it's beginning here in the outskirts. Some of them are starting to turn. These are just normal, everyday people. They look like they don't know who they're firing at. Yeah, there's one right now. That man just bit someone.
Required to disperse. I repeat, you are required to disperse.
Looks like everyone's turning now or fighting off the undead. Yeah, more coughing up blood, corpses just everywhere in the street. That sounded like a raid siren. Yeah, there's no mistaking it. More firefights breaking out here. I was thinking of coming to the prison, but this just looks like a war zone. There's one right now. This one's already turned. It's gonna get more. So they're turning up from the streets now.
I repeat, you are required to
Police,
disperse.
you are required to disperse. Too much pandemonium in the main part of town now. That sounds close. Another looter. Take that man down. Oh, he got back up. Arson. It's starting to break out right from that house. That was all barricaded up just a second ago. What did this one have? I guess that guy really was a bandit. Nobody's coming after me. Double barrel shotgun. Take that. Magnum rounds too. Crowbar. Good for breaking in after. Another backpack. He had a lot of shells on him too. It's like more crime and arson.
Please, you are required to disperse. I repeat.
Disperse? Dude, this isn't good. Sounds like more arson. Just sounds like rampant crime overhead.
Follow all of it.
Oh, it's just breaking out into fighting between the sheriffs and looters. Look at this one, literally swinging a plunger at the sheriff. Oh, this is just turning into all-out firefights now. I don't think I can get a shot at that guy from here. Help local law enforcement still as much as we can. Although I think I'm safe for most of the firefighting up here. Oh god, did they just kill a police officer? I think they might have just taken out a police officer. It's time to start moving. In a few days, this is all gonna be over. Firepower's only gonna get us so far. Better than that is solid preparation. There's still too many entrances into this basement. We're about to change all of that. I can hardly even see down here. I need my flashlight. Man, it's getting really bad up there. Alright, each of these doors is triple barricaded now. Everything is blocked here except this one entrance up and down, and I can take care of that when things start to get really bad. Asylum escapes. Oh man. A whole mob of escaped convicts. This looks dangerous. They're just beating everyone they meet. I have to stop this. So much passed, even just in the last 48 hours. Now at the blood not only of the dead, but also the living on my hands. I thought I was a simpler man, but now it lays just the instinct to survival. More arson. Oh no. This time it's the school building itself and the grounds nearby. I never actually got a fire extinguisher. This is one of the last few threats that could still take me out. Better see it from the ground floor. But who knows, maybe some supplies opened up in that shed. Yeah, right here. Nah, it all burned down to a crisp. Nothing left. It looks like part of the school building was compromised too. Look, even the whole perimeter is compromised. Now you just get through the fence. Oh god! It looks like there's another one there. Everyone's still going after it. Who? Are there any more though? No, just one. Some of them are breaking down. I have to stay away from the sick people. Look, even that man has an axe sticking out of his neck. They got one of the paramedics. There's a chance for a lot of new medical supplies though. I'm getting out of here. Stocked. It's still too easy to get in and out of here, though. What if we started taking desks from out of the school and moving them around to make it harder for anyone to get through? We're already starting to see them turn. We want to make it as difficult as possible for them to get to our base downstairs. If I just move some of these desks out into the hallway, I'll make it impassable. There's too many coming from over on this side. Hear more raid sirens in the distance. Sorry to leave you all on the other side, but better you than me. There's just too many of you, and you all look too sick. People keep coming and going from this side of the school. I wonder how they'll react now that I've blocked off this hallway. You know, I could probably get even more entrances just to make it trickier for them to get in and out. I'm still blocking myself in, but just finished blocking off a couple more entrances. There we go, front entrance blocked off. I'm just gonna finish removing all the broken glass from these windows in case if I have to escape. Dude, this isn't good. Looks like a lot of people are starting to succumb to the virus. Alright, I'm starting to feel a little bit better. I've cleared out some of the classrooms and now I've got multiple lines of defense with these desks. 2 from the front door, 1 from the back. And a couple of alternate escape plans where I could just remove 1 barricade or something if I had to get out of here. As long as I could see them coming from far enough away, I think I'd have a way of getting out. But at the same time, I could still mount a defense if I wanted to. There's more raid sirens and it's getting late. Nearly 1 week and everything has gone to hell. It looks like more are turning. It's almost time for me to close the door on them for good. Head to my underground shelter. Let's see if I'm even able to sleep tonight. I'm completely exhausted. 7 days, and maybe it looks like a lot, but this is all I've got left. And if this isn't enough, what then? It's time to sleep. Gunshots, more raid sirens. Sounds like an airplane. Something's happening. Something huge. What is that? That sounds enormous. Oh God, what? Not like this. We have to stay underground. That sounds like everyone upstairs. Put me out. Oh, all I hear are wails overhead. It still might be more. Oh no. Oh no, fire. I wasn't prepared for this. I need water. As much water as I can get. Whatever I can use. I'll just have to make do pouring bottles of water on the fire out here. It looks like more spread. Too dangerous to walk out in it. Maybe I can get some more of it. I don't know if I have enough bottled water to put out all of this, though. This might use up everything I've got left. Nothing but more gunshots overhead. It keeps spreading down here. This is almost hopeless. Every time I put out one, two more spring up. Hopefully it won't block the stairway. I'm out of water. I've got nothing left. I just have to hope that it doesn't spread all the way down. Oh no! Oh no, it's taken out my food! I took out my food. That's all the food I had. No. I have to refill everything. There's just nothing. It's just burning through everything I have left. I can't believe it spread 2 floors down. There was just so much fire. I have to put it out before it hits the generator. That was so much of my food. Oh man. Oh, no, there goes the power. That was almost everything I had. At least it didn't take out the stairs or the source of the water. I keep hearing transformers blowing up. If it was this bad down here, the whole school must be destroyed. Right, not too much left though. God, it keeps spreading. I have to save this one shelf of food. I have nothing left. I shouldn't have put all the food on that shelves. I regret that now. It looks like it's burning through all the upper levels. At least it can't do any more. Oh, I can't even see anything up here. Oh, it's just a shell of itself. Oh, they're everywhere. Well, this is all I've got left. That's nothing. I'll have to go back up to scavenge for food again. This is bad. Man, nothing but gunshots and screams upstairs, too. If only I'd been a little smarter. Part of me saw it coming, but at the same time, I never thought it would make its way all the way down here. I never thought the flames could make their way so far down. Now I'm gonna need a flashlight if I want to see anything up there. It's just too dark. Right, there's only one way to go up armed now. Hatchet and flashlight. I don't think I can do much about those fires anymore. I just need to see if it took out my upper entrance. Oh God. Oh, it's horrible. Some of them are turned and some of them are still alive. It looks like they're coming for me. Are they turning right now? There goes one. That one's totally turned down. Oh, it's horrible. These must be all the passengers from the plane. Overwhelming stench. God, it took out half the neighborhood. Some are turning right now. Oh, this looks really bad. It's all-out war in the streets now. Every man for himself. You can hardly even tell the living from the dead. I think we have to abandon these people. Just 5 minutes ago, everything was fine. You know, comparatively, this makes my little shelter look safe. It's a war zone up there. I can't go out in that. I still hear flames, but I'm just gonna have to go to bed. I don't think they can make their way all the way over here. I'm exhausted. Just completely exhausted. Well, it looks like we actually got a full night's sleep, surprisingly. Woke up to my alarm. I can't honestly say that I know how our protagonist got some shut-eye in after seeing all of that. That seemed pretty traumatic and horrible. But it does seem like that the fire's burned out. Now, I want to lay low, but I just lost all of my food. I don't know what to do now. It could be anything up there now. Whatever was warring in the night. Oh God, all those passengers I left have now turned. This is bad. I don't want to lead them back to my home. It looks like the plane crash just took my car out completely. Everyone from before is turned now. They're all zombies. Well, maybe not everyone. There's still a few survivors alive in the streets. I guess it doesn't count as carjacking anymore now. There's too many of them. Oh, there goes another guy. They got him. This is too many. I've got to keep moving. 1 week gone by. It's the next Thursday. Still a few holding out. It's hard to tell them from the zombies, though. I'm afraid I might actually hit another living human. I guess to add insult to injury, this plane just fanned the flames more with all the people that were helpless in it. They all must have been turned. Some of them still on fire, too. It's gonna take the breath out of me. And, they're just throwing themselves at them. I can't even take a few down. I'm just too exhausted. This won't work for long. I have to get back underground, lose them. There's only one way to go. I just feel lost. Everything is gone. Well, maybe not everything. I've got to regroup. That was too quick. I need food and water. Let me eat what I've got left on the ground. There's all these potatoes I still never got through. Okay, that takes care of one. Antidepressants, I'll just take some of these. I have to relax, Okay, now I'm just in moderate pain. I think I can go back up. No point fighting a few out here. What I really have to do is go back up, find a way to secure more food and bring it back down, then lay low. But that won't do any good if there's tons at my door. What if I just cleared the area around one of these cars to hotwire it? Looks like everything is just pandemonium in the neighborhood. I'll let other looters be a distraction. 1, 2, this is much more effective. All the military's turned too. There we go. Down. Ambulance. Hotwire. Let's see what we can do here. I think we can make something happen. And if not, I've got to beat it fast. And cross your fingers, we got it. Car working. What is that sound? Looks like a few people still left alive. Oh man, downed helicopter too. Wow, it looks like the military is just abandoning too. What are they even shooting? Are those civilians or are those... Oh god, what is that? Well, that sounds like more bombing. There's not much time left. We've got to get a lot of food before we go back down. Now we're just raiding residences. Beans. Anything that's not already looted, which it looks like a lot is. This is so sadly ironic. I thought that I had already taken care of all this, but now I have to go do it all again because of the fire. Eat anything perishable we can right now. We've got to get a full stomach. We've got a lot of heavy lifting to do. Man, that sounds like more fighter jets and maybe bombers. They went inside. Looks like a few people trying to fight it out still. Oh, this whole house is on fire. Is there anything left to get? Nope. Well, that looks like it was a former looter. Maybe he still has something on the corpse. Let's see what we can find while it's still on fire. M16 assault rifle. This guy was pretty well armed. Magazines too. It all burned to a crisp before I could even get it off. Well, I got some of the magazines anyway. Let's see what else we can get from just any house in the neighborhood. Alright, sauce, ramen noodles, cereal, I'll take it, whatever, that'll keep me going for a few more days. Can opener, I might have lost that. Whatever, I'll just take it all, I'm not too picky anymore. Oh, what about one of the local restaurants? We never raided those the first time around. I already thought I had enough food. This time I could try it again. Alright, this is better. Finally, I'm starting to make up for everything I lost. Who knows how much time is left? Jenny's table. We've already raided the supermarket. People are just collapsing out in the streets. It looks like some of them are turning. Some of them even look healthy as zombies. Alright, this restaurant looks like it stayed safe. There's some turning already. There goes another. Oh no, I'm hearing more overhead. I've gotta eat everything I can get my hands on. Okay, back kitchen. Nothing. Powdered garlic. This is only just passable for food. Strainer. It looks like somebody else has already been through this whole kitchen though. Even in the fridge, it's all perishables. I'll take what I can. We gotta keep moving. It sounds like bombs are going off in the distance. More are turning in the streets. At least this lets me get in anywhere without anyone fighting me or contesting it. I think there's another restaurant over here. Yeah, Spiffos. Yeah, there was a fighter jet passing overhead. I don't think we've got long here. Alright, broom closet. No. More of them. Just gotta get into the back kitchen. There's literally vegetable oil. I have nothing left. Sugar. Baking soda. About to leave eating a whole head of lettuce. It's the apocalypse, man. Okay, pizza place. It's like more raiders. People trying to claim the last of the food. I'll let them deal with it. Oh, he got bit. Now we're fighting over the last scraps of food. Literally tomato paste and dried basil I'll be eating. Oh, this is gonna get really bad. I don't even feel like these fights are worth it. I gotta move faster, man. I'm getting out of here. Everything's just gone. I guess I didn't come in time. I'll try the grocery store just one more time. It looks like it's mostly people just running for the hills now. Man, it's like warfare out in the streets. No! Looks like a bunch of escaped convicts, too. Just gonna try to run these ones down. Oh my gosh! What happened here? This is a whole horde! I have to get into the grocery store before this group gets to me. I hope they won't be attracted to the light bars of the ambulance. These other survivors are fighting them. Get the door. Okay, yeah, chips. Anything I can get my hands on. It sounds like they're coming in. There's just not enough time. I mostly cleaned this place out the other day. I didn't think I would have to do it this way again, though. Alright, just give me anything I can get my hands on. I don't want to die in here. We're leaving. Looks like somebody dropped off a whole bus of escaped convicts. We've got to beat it before this gets worse. Oh man, they're trying to take my ambulance, too. Let's just let them deal with that horde. They just keep shooting at my truck. One police officer left. See if he's safe. Nah, he's just running for it now, too. Oh, those guys don't stand a chance over there. There's just too many. Yeah, there they go. They're eating him. There's got to be a little food left around here somewhere. Alright, all of this is going in the trunk. Just a lot of baking equipment, and that is terrible, but hey, it's better than nothing. I guess that's what I failed to get out of the grocery store in time. It looks like they're all getting drawn over here now, too. But at least that's a distraction from whatever I'm doing. What's in Zippy Market? Door's locked. Taking it down. Oh, this is way better. Yeah, this is exactly what I need. Oh yeah, just tons of snacks. Soda. Man, even the advertisement is still going on in the background. Alright, some of this stuff is gonna go bad, but I don't have much time to think about it. And that does it for me. Looks like the army is moving in to clear this all up. Wow, look at that. They actually won past the inmates. They're trying to get into the stores, but they can't. Let's see if these inmates had anything on them. No, just mostly empty duffel bags. Oh god. Nope, that's useless. They all got attracted to somebody in that van. Sounds like something else is coming overhead, too. Yep, there goes another one. Oh, they're just mowing them down from the sky. Let's let the police take it from here. Oh, God! Oh, man! They just ran that man over. That could have been me. I gotta get out of the streets. I might get shot here. Maybe I have one more day. Let me bring this back down and just account for how much more food I got. That was pretty good right there, anyway. Ah, there goes another one. Oh man, it really doesn't look good here. I'm gonna have to use the truck to get rid of the last here. I don't want to get the survive. Ah, there's just too many of them around. I'm gonna have to ruin the tires on this thing, but it'll be worth it, I guess. Looks like they got that man too. Better just get all of these. Getting sick from all the bodies around. I have to get out of here. Maybe to the back side of the school. Well, so much for all those desk barricades. Alright, what can we get out of the car? We might not even have this, judging by what just happened to the last one we had. Right, I think that's just about everything out of the trunk. M16, and we're off. Oh, it's really bad. I'd better get down 2 levels so they can't find me. I really hope none of them followed me down here. I think it's confusing enough to get down that I hope they didn't come to me. Alright, I'll have time to organize this later. I'm just gonna drop it all on the floor now. I gotta rest, if there's any over there. Oh, I got scratched somehow. What was that? Not a zombie, I hope. Right, how's my shin doing? And it's still infected, but, well, it'll recover, that's different. Here goes more of this. Let's just eat more fresh food, put this down. I have so much in my inventory right now. Ah, what a mess, man. Something else going overhead. At least I got more food. That'll last me for, I don't know, maybe a couple more weeks than it was going to begin with down here, after all that happened. That doesn't sound good again. It's 5:20 at night. I want to go back up and see if I could clear the area over the door. I don't want to trap myself in here, but at the same time, I think I'm too tired to fend any of them off. And it doesn't look like any of them came to the door. I don't see any banging on it. Just rest for a second. Rest. I'm just gonna pass a few minutes and see what happens. Oh, that sounds like something big. Aircraft. Moans. I still couldn't sleep. I'm ridiculously tired. I have to keep trying. Sleeping pills to get to sleep tonight. I hope that keeps me asleep through all this. Only 1 more hour. Waking up in pain. I can hardly hear anything. It's just too loud with all the aircraft overhead. There it goes. The bombs have been dropped. 2 levels above. We're deep buried down here, though. No use now, just rest. More power outages. Sounded like more transformers. Finally, I managed to sleep till morning. Alright, I'm up. My alarm again. The only real indicator that a day has passed down here. I'm feeling a bit sad. Try more antidepressants. I hear like a gnashing of teeth overhead. It's quiet, but it's definitely there. I'm gonna need to bring up the fire axe and be in good condition, but I'm also gonna need a gun as a backup. I'm just afraid that'll attract more down here. Start with this. Creep up slowly and see if any of them came. None on this level. We'll try this way, see if any of them made it through the doorway, or in the boiler room. It doesn't look like any of them got down here yet. Oh god, what was that? That sounded like a person. Oh, I can already see it up here. I don't think I want to go up there with all that going on. Yeah, count me out of this one. I'm staying down here. Friday. Well, now comes the end of the world. Oh, I'm nauseous. Everything has gone weird. I feel nauseous. I'd better get on the hazmat suit right now. Whatever they put out there, I can't breathe in. Dude, this isn't good. Oh, that had to be nuclear. That had to be nuclear. I must have breathed in some of the fumes when I was up there. That's why I can't see anything. I hope I come out of this. All I can do is wait from down here. It looks like the lights have gone out too. Now we stay down here for a long, long time. Oh wow, I can't see anything. That was the big one. All I hear is ringing. All I can do is wait. I did my best, but I still got messed up by whatever that was. I don't even know what to take. I feel like I've taken so much medication, I'm probably better off just not putting anything new into my body. I have to eat something, keep up my strength. Whatever I just did, I put the wrong stuff into my system. Something to make me happier. We're gonna eat beef jerky. Keep my weight up too. I'll eat some butter. Right, things are slowly sort of coming back into focus. Right, my weight is stabilized. I have to be careful. Alright, looks like it's starting to clear up. Alright, I'm back. Nearly 3 o'clock in the afternoon. I still don't think I'm ready to go up. We're gonna need a flashlight. It's just so dark in the passage between. I still want one of these hatchets in my hand, though. Alright, hatchet in one hand and flashlight in the other. Whatever happens, we need a safe way to come back down. Oh, it looks like one already fell down. Oh god, I hope they didn't hear that. Alright, he brought me another flashlight anyway. Seltzer. I can't have too many of these bodies down here, though. What happened to my barricade up top? Oh, that sounds bad. Oh, wow. Everything is gone. Just a few walking around still, but it looks like that took out a lot of the— oh my god. There's two right at my feet. Oh no, they're coming down. I have to get them, stop them before they come too much closer. Another one. Alright, these ones are easy to take out. They already were hurt enough. Oh, this feels dangerous. I think they're falling down the stairs from above. I have to keep getting them. This isn't safe. I can't stay here. I have to run up fast, get out of the way, and then I can come back and keep it clear. Right, we're going. There's still fires. There's just ash everywhere. My car got totally wrecked. Everything is gone. So this is what it looks like inside of a nuclear bomb. That didn't even take out all of them. I guess I could put away this hatchet. We'll take out the fire axe. Did anything survive? Who is still shooting a gun? It sounds like someone's still there. We should probably fight off the few in this area. They're probably weakened from the blast anyway, being so close to it. Yeah, there goes one. It's wearing me out just to fight them, though. Right, making a little bit of progress through the neighborhood, though. It's like 4 or 5, 6. I keep hearing gunshots. It sounds like someone made it. Oh, this one's got a good backpack. I have to take this off this one. That was unusually lucky. Baseball bat, 2 military backpacks. Somebody else. More are coming. I've got to get out of here. I've already picked up so much off of everything. M14. I'll come back for this later. Most of this is in really bad condition anyway. Oh, it looks like another whole bunch of released convicts were right by the school. This is dangerous. I can't draw too much attention this way. I have to be quiet. Fortunately, all the doorways were blown out. It's much easier to get through now. I just have to take out these crawlers nearby. They keep coming down into the basement. 2... Man, look at everything just discarded. A couple more. They're drawing just too much attention over here. Yeah, they're starting to make their way over. This isn't good, man. I've got to go back down, build up my strength. It's not strong enough yet. Down we go, down we go. I can't even breathe. They made their way in somehow. No, they all the way back down to my level. They must keep falling down the stairs. I have to be quiet. Come on. Okay, I don't think I want to deal with any more right now. I'm just too tired. I just realized I can't take any holes in this hazmat suit, otherwise it's gonna get contaminated. Alright, let's just throw on this backpack. Now we wait. Everything is gone. We're too weak to make a dent in their lines upstairs, and we're too strong to have to try to desperately break through. We have to wait down here. Everything is strained. All my bandages are dirty. What could I even do? I guess I could practice reloading. I could get into better shape. This is going to take a while, though. My skills are improving, but only slowly. I'd better keep weight on my bones. I'm already 79 kilograms. I need to be strong if I want to go up there. Well, it's going to be a miserable next few months, if I manage to make it that long. Looks like the fires have subsided, though. We can rearrange all of this storage back to where it's supposed to be. Now we begin with a long and enduring nap. That was all just part 1. Here's where our real story begins. I'm just gonna move everything into the right storage areas. I need to know how much food I've got left. It's so quiet, all you can hear is the wind upstairs. I have to eat the last of these perishable foods I got here. Well, I've finished accounting for it. After everything we lost, everything that's still here is all the food that I found, including all of the soft drinks, so those have calories in them, but I guess this'll last me about a month. It's still just going to be irradiated and contaminated upstairs for God knows how long. Could be months. But I'll probably run out of food before that day comes. We could keep checking on things, but I don't want to risk it unless if I'm stronger. Right now I'm still healing from so many of those scratches and gunshots I received. Yeah, I guess really the best I can do is just eat more of this food. Anything high calorie, probably these chips will put the most weight on my bones. Anything high in fats, maybe even some of the, here we go, processed cheese, lots of that. Anything I can to just put fat on my bones. There we go, weight is rising at last. Chocolate, yeah, that'll do. Alright, I'm on double chevron up in weight. That means I'm actually gaining. At 80, I'll be back to my normal weight. Other than that, where I'll get clean water is a question mark. I've still got some right here. This is probably going to last me, oh, I don't know, maybe another month. I've got about 25 bottles of water here. I'm gonna fill up what left I can. Maybe there's still some running water that's clean. Right, that's about it. Alright, it looks like my muscle strain has recovered too. Just remove these bandages as well. Alright, my scratches have healed. Looks like my gunshot wound is still stitched. I want to wait until the infection dies down before I take out the stitches, though. Oh, I didn't even see it. They're making their way in. Some more must have fallen down. I just have to stay as quiet as possible down here. How did they get in? Crawlers must have gotten to the door. This is bad. I thought I'd be safe. I need to get better in carpentry before I can put up another door. I do have the materials, though. I can still hear more of them above. I have to go up there. All I hear is just moaning and breathing. Move these bodies up the stairs where they won't contaminate my air. Well, I've got to put back on the hazmat suit now, I guess. If they've literally taken down the door, I have to fight them off. Looks like this one bugged out here in the door. That one's not alive still. It's too dark. Now I'm just open to the rest of the world. I have to sleep till morning, though. Otherwise, I just won't have energy and it'll be too dark out. 6 a.m. I have to fight for some kind of territory, because now I just have nothing left to live for. Looks like the fallout has calmed down. There's still so many roaming around, though. If I want to feel safe sleeping, I need to clear out the area around my house. I just don't have too many options here. It's either go to sleep knowing that I might get bit then, or fight them off a little bit day by day here. I think this is a safer bet. 1, 2, 3, 4... Yeah, there we go. That was unmistakable. There's a raider out there somewhere. Yep, gunshots. I have to find that. Man, that took all the energy out of me. Completely out of breath now. High exertion, can barely jog or swing a weapon. Sounds like someone else had been in a hazmat suit over there. Only one. I think I could handle that. Looks like it's all turning to rain now, too. Anything might happen now. This one might turn, but at least it'll be another free hazmat suit if I get it. Sweeper squad. M16 assault rifle worn. Maybe this was one of the sweeper squads. Welder mask. I guess this must have been a government agent. They're sending people out to take out the rest of the living. Let me just wash myself off here a bit. It's awful. Nature just trying to clear everything away. Well, so much for finding friendlies. Seems like everything left is either a monster or a government agent sent to wipe me out. I can hardly even find my way back to the staircase. It looks like it took out all my barricades, though. Alright, things clearing up a little bit. It looks like some of them are finding their way down here to me. I don't really have any energy left. All I can really do now is shoot. I'm just too exerted. Out of ammo. Here we go. New magazine. Hopefully they won't hear it this far down. I think that got it. Just ignore that zombie. That zombie is bugged. He can't do any harm. Only one more came with him. 1, 2, and 3. Still didn't do it. I guess I didn't hit him. He's dead. All I can do down here now is wait and rest. See if any more of them heard it. Wait until I get to the end of the sound radius of that bullet. I hope that was it. I have to keep eating for strength. Right, let's try removing the stitches. And it's... Alright, the wound isn't deep anymore. It's still infected, but it's okay. I can just bandage it. This'll heal up on its own now. Sounds like more of them are at the door. Better let them in before they take it down. Ghillie suit. Another one, too. Looks like I'm better off getting them here than waiting for them to come to me. Got one. Another one. Handled. This is weird. I'm getting some kind of bug where some of them just reanimate while I'm dragging the dead corpse up the stairway. I guess they could keep me company down here, though. Bob the Zombie. July 17th. You know, at this point, I'm really just making so much noise, I might as well just use my M16. Sounds like a helicopter overhead, too. Oh, no. Huge horde. Huge horde. I have to get back into cover. Oh, no. They all got straight-lined right to the door of my base. I guess it was lucky that I got out. No. Oh, they're gonna be all over it. Oh, wow. Oh, that's terrible. To think it's just a horde of escaped convicts that are now guarding the entrance to my base. Oh wait, no, it's going back the other way. It's coming back around. Looks like they're all getting attracted to that one point. I guess that's where the helicopter's right overhead. I wonder if they'll send down any special forces. Oh, this is not good. They're headed straight for me. Well, I got a level of light-footed for all that. Time for me to go. It does beg the question, what can survive a nuclear apocalypse? This is my house just a few days ago, and this... Oh, a lamp made it! And even the Bible just sitting there still. It's eerie. Nothing left. Oh, another basement. I didn't even notice this the other days leading up. It's like a perfectly good basement in here. Just somebody's musician studio. Wow, too bad there's nothing inside. Only one exit. I gotta get out of here. I wonder if the bowling alley is still good. Looks like somebody else had been dropping corpses off over here. I don't remember that from the other day. Well, it doesn't look like it's gonna be safe over there anytime soon. It's too hard to see inside of the school with all the ash. Let's see if I can hop the fence. Alright, I managed to make it over. That helicopter is gonna make things a little bit more complicated, though. More of them are just jumping in. Let's see if they made it through. I've gotta get prepared. I don't have too many options now. If I stay here, I'm living with dwindling supplies. Who knows for how long. It would be nice to find a car or any working vehicle, but the likelihood of that seems pretty low because of, well, all of the events going on overhead. Probably my two viable options are either one, I could stay in town and keep trying to scavenge from basement to basement, seeing places that were unaffected by the nuke. Or two, we could eventually move our way out of town, maybe somewhere that's quiet, or maybe both at the same time. Let's see what we can find. Oh, it's just horrible up here. And it's getting worse every minute. Just gonna see if I can detract them to a different spot from my sound. Can't run out of bullets, I've gotta bring them somewhere else. It looks like there are still lots in the streets, but we do still have a couple of these nearby basements to check, like that one for the musicians I found here. Better not attract too many back to that spot. It's gonna be a walk across town for me. I'd better take it easy. If I overexert, I might not be able to get back in one piece. Everything else is just destroyed around here. Looks like another basement in here. We could probably hold up in this spot. Although there's not much to see inside here. I can't stay down here too long. Ooh, but the freezer's still working. Guess who just got 4 gallons of fresh ice cream? Alright, let's explore some of the wreckage. Oh wow, a survivor! See if we can save this man. Oh no, he just fell! Ah, oh, literally one of 2 survivors I had seen. Now I have no one again. Here we go, from a few days before, we've made our way back down to the bowling alley. Well, it is mostly underlit down here because of all the power outages, but I guess some of the lights are still working. Who knows what they were hooked up to? Ooh, we can eat the ice cream. Literally the one thing keeping me going, just a gallon of ice cream while I'm helpless and underground. Alright, at least that keeps some weight on my bones. I can't even see what's in here. I guess this is a broom closet. I need to come back with a flashlight. It's too hard to see over here, too. There. Wow, some of the fridges were okay down here. I wonder who that was upstairs. I've got to stay quiet. 1, 2... I can't find where that voice was coming from. Maybe they're already down. Oh no, that's all the convicts again. I have to check upstairs. Nope, nothing. Definitely not here. Gotta get out. Well, if the bowling alley was one option, I guess just walking my way out of town is the other. I can go only till I'm half out of breath, then I'll need to turn back. If there's nothing else out there, this is no way to live. I don't know if it's the zombies or the exposure that's more dangerous at this point. Well, I guess it's either one or the other. A life underground or one of wandering. But to where? In all hopes, somewhere quieter and untouched. Nothing remains. Absolutely nothing. How long will we have to walk down the road? Even here, what was this? Bombed to smithereens. Yet at the same time, quiet and calm from the rain. Who can say how long the road leads on? Where is it leading? We're already starting to get some cold weather effects setting in. I'm chilly. I was hoping that this far outside of the city there wouldn't be bombs, but it seems like maybe there's no end to this. As far as I can look in any direction, dead trees, Just nothing for miles around. We've even reached beyond the edge of the city limits. We've gone as far as anyone could go. This is getting really bad. We're gonna catch a cold if we stay out here. Try as we may, I don't think there's any deliverance any further east from here. And once again, thanks to our video sponsor, War Thunder. Be sure to check it out, available for free on PC, PlayStation, Xbox, and mobile. Use my links in the description and pinned comment. And if you're new or haven't played in 6 months, you can receive a special bonus pack on PC or console for multiple premium vehicles, in-game currency, and more. As always, I'm Ambiguous Amphibian. Until next time.